much better. Yes, there, now my computer isn't sad. Let me get myself a link here. Alright. Great. Oh, let me do one more thing. Okay, good. Excuse me. Alright, let's knock out some more survival. Sure, whatever. I might be sitting a little bit far from my screen. I haven't been paying any attention at all to the game. I was just spaced out completely there. Oh hey, I'll just use this for a little bit for fun. Plasma cannon's not great. It's not the worst weapon in the world, but it's not particularly good. At least not for survival. That. Okay, I am definitely much too far from my screen. This is itty bitty on here. It's got 1024 by 760, 768 on a 1920 by 1200 monitor. I was sitting back multiple feet. It's a little hard to see these tiny things. Getting a lot of reflex boosts here. Oh good, I'm going to get to demonstrate why they changed fire bullets, even though I think they shouldn't have. Yeah, this is why. Because this is completely worthless. And so what they did for that is they made it so you just get a new weapon temporarily, basically, while fire bullets is happening. So instead of a fire bullet tracing your excuse me, tracing your regular shots, it just has either assault rifle style, shotgun style, or the jackhammer specifically. And so that rebalanced fire bullets so that it's always useful, but the trade-off is that now instead of fire bullets being extremely powerful on a lot of weapons, it's incredibly weak compared to how it was on quite a few weapons. Basically means that, like, to some extent you would be like, oh, well, that means that now I can use the powerful weapons like the plasma cannon. The problem is that it doesn't matter how powerful your weapon is eventually. Fire bullets will be the only thing killing anything. And that's still true even after the little revamp. And so, yeah, plasma cannon, it's pretty strong. At least against the enemy it hits, and so that's cool and all, and so maybe you could use it for a while longer. But it's just not very versatile. And so even with the, oh, now my fire bullets are more useful with the plasma cannon, you still won't get a lot of benefit out of it. Alright, switch back to that minigun since it dropped. Blowtorch. Blowtorch is, well, it's a weird one. It's kind of powerful, but like it doesn't work with fire bullets at all, so it's not really not really a reasonable option. Oh hey, the ion cannon, let's use it. Same kind of deal as the plasma cannon. It's kind of strong, but since firebolts are useless with it, you don't get a whole lot out of it. Any rocket swarmers? Oh, I really need to. Okay, bloody misfire. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. I'm just gonna have to take advantage. I can't believe I got that bad of a spread this early on. It's a danger of not having perk expert and stuff. I'm not gonna get there, that's okay. Pistol. Pistol, while you're using it, makes it so weapon power-ups drop a lot more frequently. Like basically, if there isn't currently a weapon power-up on screen, you're probably going to get one within 1 or 2 kills. If there is a weapon power-up on the screen, then the boost to drop rate is removed. Oh, telekinetic, but I need to get perk expert so I don't wind up with that crap happening again. I'm early enough into this that it's not a big deal to not have a telekinetic. Notice the fire bullets is not giving me infinite ammo. Or was not. Button mash to get that reloading down. My maniac's nice, get that extra 1 bullet in the clip. Flamethrower. Those tiny red ones do a lot more damage than regular enemies. Rocket minigun. think I even have Ion Gun Master yet. I really gotta remember I have Anxious Loader. Which makes a pretty substantial difference on things like the Ion Cannon. No, this isn't good. Ion Gun Master, it is killing things for a much bigger radius. A lot more reliably. This is where Evil Eyes is really, really nice. Finally got it. Starting to see why it's dangerous to have the Ion Cannon. Generation finally. Boosted. Barrel Cruiser will be really nice. Regeneration. Hello, kitty cat. Pop Kernel, did you know I can't see through you? She does not seem to care. Angry Reloader. Fast shot, good. Be good if I get one of the more viable weapons, but you know, whatever. Take what you can get. Kitty cat blocking my screen. Oh, Ninja's very good. Stationary Reloader's super good for this. Kitty cat, you're gonna have to move. I can't. Oh, I can't see half of my screen. Stationary Reloader. Of course, the downside is having to stop is real bad. Long distance runner requires you to keep moving. As you can see, though, the ion cannon is not in fact bad. It's just, like, it's high risk and not particularly high reward. Like, depending upon what power-ups you wind up with, it can be very difficult or very easy for a while at least. Ninja. God, I don't even know if I've got bonus magnet. Let's see if it's gonna let me use telekinetic while the reflex boost is up. I technically picked it up before it ended. So, nobody's aware, Jinxed is... It's a thing that killed one of my pretty good score attempts a long time ago, actually, as I died due to Jinx, but it'll... If your health is reasonably high, you don't have to worry, but if your health is getting pretty low, you can just drop dead because of Jinxed, because you just randomly take damage. It's not a huge amount of damage, but it's enough. It's like 5 or 10% of your life, I don't know, somewhere in that range. Just get some poison. Poison's actually fairly powerful. Not the strongest thing in the universe, but poison bullets is absolutely worth getting. Oh, I should not have picked that up. Shield power-ups can't drop while you either have a shield or one is on screen, and freeze power-ups cannot drop while you either have one or one is on screen. And so it's very important that you space it out. Oh hey, ion shotgun, I use that. That'll be a pretty good one. Just get final revenge. The ion shotgun is going to seem a lot worse right now, but whenever I actually pick up fire bullets, it'll be obvious why I picked it up instead of the ion cannon. Like, the ion cannon definitely could have carried me a lot further still. There's the plasma cannon again. Definitely the ion shotgun as is certainly a lot weaker than the ion cannon. Of course, I'm not getting any fire bullets power-ups at all. Mr. Melee will work. No fire bullets. Not allowed. Progression bullets is a little iffy at this point. Losing experience to fire while you're out of ammo is neat and all, but unfortunately, oh man, this isn't good. Unfortunately, that does mean your score is lower, so you have to keep that in mind. Why am I not getting any fire bullets at all? I haven't picked up fire bullets in ages now. I literally picked this up expressly because of its value with fire bullets. And I haven't gotten any. Guess I'm just gonna take progression bullets for now. Not a whole lot else I can do. This is a demonstration of why luck is actually a pretty major component of getting a good score. Because once you start getting around this point, skill, while vital still, is not nearly as significant as luck. I mean, if you're not skilled, luck won't matter. But if you have the skill, then you're gonna find that if you're unlucky, you just can't go anywhere. And if you're super lucky, then it's hilariously easy until you start getting a bit further along. there's kind of this like equilibrium that you reach eventually, where it's like you need both luck and skill in large quantities in order to succeed. I'm just gonna go ahead and get Plague Bear. There's nothing wrong with it. I just like you want to wait as long as you can to get it to maximize the benefit. If I get the pulse gun, even though it's not normally a good weapon, I'm going to pick it up just so that I can show it off for why I want to. One reason why I'm playing an older version of the game instead of the current version. Fire bullets is the biggest reason, but there's more than one reason. Just go ahead and get Monster Vision. It doesn't do anything in survival, it's just there. And it makes the enemies glow yellow, but that's, you know, it doesn't do anything. One thing about the ion shotgun, it has relatively slow rate of fire, so you're not murdering your score with with regression bullets nearly as badly as you do with like the jackhammer, where you can see your score draining whenever you fire the jackhammer with regression bullets because it's so fast. But I'm just not getting enough fire bullets for the ion shotgun to be valid. Like, this is just... I've never had luck this poor when it comes to the fire bullets. Like, right now, luck on shields and stuff is the only thing keeping me alive. Breathing room's not on this screen. You know what? I'm just gonna take a random weapon and we'll see what happens. Oh my god, I got the flamethrower! Ugh. Come on, another random weapon. Oh, here's the pulse gun. This is a thing. So this is a thing that they changed. You can see that there's occasionally fire bullets here. So this is why the pulse gun is actually viable once upon a time and no longer is. I'm holding in the reload button. Even if I weren't holding in the reload button though, this is still what happens here. Fire bullets and pulse gun's super good, but holding in reload, you get angry reloader every single time you reload. It happens at 50% of the way through the reload cycle. But I can hold in the reload and fire at the same time. Unfortunately now, my invisible outside the game mouse is scrolling stuff on random windows, so that's a thing I have to be concerned about. Okay, now I can still do this. There's a limit to how many shots can be on screen, and that's why you see the weirdness with the angry reloader there. And I think it always favors up which bullets get used. And it'll eat my fire bullets and things like that, but it doesn't matter. So I'm probably just gonna... Do I have my favorite weapon here yet? No. Yeah, there it is. I'm just blind. I'm gonna go ahead and take that, and we'll do this whole thing using the pulse gun. This is viable for an incredibly long time. Honestly, it's viable forever. Like, this just never stops being a thing you can do. At least, you know, in the frame of how other weapons are and whatnot. Those shots for angry reloader there are they're plasma minigun shots, which are more powerful than normal bullets, and they're generally more powerful than a lot of other things. Like, they do more damage than the pulse gun, for example. But the pulse gun is specifically weak, but it knocks enemies back a little bit at least. Let me re-center my mouse on this so that it doesn't do weirdness. Because, like, the mouse is locked, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay, sharpshooter's useless. All of these are bad, but I have breathing room on, so that's all that really matters right now. Oh, it is scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, all sorts of things. Oh well, it's life. Do what I can. What's weird is, like, it's scrolling, but I just have the button held in. The sound of weapon power up with pulse gun. Here, let me see if I can do something about this. Close that. Maybe that'll... Okay, that looks better. It was definitely a shame whenever they patched this, because, like, it's so novel. And since the pulse gun is really weak otherwise, it's really useful. Like, the pulse gun isn't the worst weapon in the world even without this. It's just, like, you have to have fire bullets active 100% of the time or you can't do anything. Like, it just isn't possible, because it doesn't do nearly enough damage. As you see, enemies are surviving fire bullets now occasionally. Not every time, but sometimes. Which is really where the benefit of having weapons that actually deal decent damage starts coming in here. And since the pulse gun has a more or less instant reload time, you're not going to have any problems with regression bullets if you picked it up, or ammunition within, which instead of stealing your experience, steals your health whenever you fire. Not okay. You cannot use that except in dire circumstances and not in survival. Because in survival, you just, like, you can't stop shooting. It's not really, that's not an option. And so you're just going to be killing yourself with ammunition within. You're going to kill yourself far more often than you're going to save yourself with ammunition within. Regression bullets is essentially mandatory for any weapon other than the pulse gun. I mean, you can actually do, like, blowtorch flamethrower. Mainly blowtorch, you can use that, no problem, without it, because the blowtorch reloads almost instantly. Blowtorch also pushes enemies back, so does flamethrower, but not as much. But the blowtorch is melee range, which is extremely dangerous. Maybe when I lose this run, if I see the blowtorch, I'll use it just for the sake of demonstration. That is a very, very high risk, high reward, well, relatively high reward weapon that requires a lot of understanding of how you need to move to not die. You have to forgive me for all the coughing. I got COVID a few weeks ago, and the coughing has never gone away. It's the very first day, whenever I found out I had COVID, I could barely breathe, and I went to the hospital because of that. Like, I couldn't get air through my throat, it felt like. Lungs seemed okay, but not my neck. But I did a CT scan and some x-rays, and they're like, everything seems normal to me. Like, okay, great. But then after, like, the following day, no problems, just coughing. And that has been the case for 3 weeks now. Hasn't changed at all. Oh, I forgot I've already got that for waiting for breathing room. I guess I can stop doing the reloading thing for the moment, since I've got fire bullets, I might as well use them. One thing, of course, about this is it's easy to poison enemies with the pulse gun. since it's high rate of fire and all that, you can just spray around, poison the enemies, and then run away. You'll notice that most of the time I seem to be moving faster than the enemies. That is entirely because I have long distance runner. Without that, the enemies will be right in your face, and you absolutely cannot maneuver through them, which is why you can't really stop to use stationary reloader unless it's with a weapon that's powerful enough to justify it, which eventually there's no such thing. I mean, the splitter gun, but the splitter gun can kill you, so that one's a really complicated one. Uh-oh. I forgot I had a shield on. I'm still getting more mileage out of including the reloader here. I can see that sometimes when I use whenever hot-tempered happens, it will also fire the fire bullets across that path, which is another thing about this instead of the new version. That shock chain. It's putting in some work. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna run over to it. Very fire bullet. I didn't mean to pick up a freeze. A big downside to freeze is the fact that the enemies just sit at the edge of the screen frozen, which decreases your opportunities to get more power-ups, and so shields are way better. So you only want to pick up a freeze if the screen is completely full of enemies. Shields are fine no matter what, although, again, we want to wait on those before the screen's full, but... that's just because if the screen isn't completely filled with enemies, well, you probably don't need the shield yet, and you want to save everything you can for when you need it. I did not mean to pick up that freeze. I was looking at the fire bullets and talking. Oh well. But yeah, you get the most benefit by waiting longer. So, do so. Of course, with things like fire bullets or whatever, they stack, so you can keep getting those while you have them. So there's really no problem with collecting those as soon as you see them. may have to update my estimate for Don't Make Us 4. It's a little late for that, but... I mean, I'm not going to be run over by much on this kind of thing. I can't imagine that this is going to last more than another 5 minutes or so. Even that. What am I doing? That isn't going to work. As you can see, the nukes do almost nothing now. What's funny is the fucking power-ups make you reload faster too, so you get more angry reloader damage. Alright, now we're coming down to the wire here. Now we're cannot continue unless we get fire bullets. And yes, that was super risky, but you know, the enemies are getting to be very nearly unkillable. Oh, I stopped moving. That was real bad. Oh, good. The freeze dropped right at my feet, which is neat. I kind of needed it. I wish I had gotten the chance to move, but you know, whatever. Oh my goodness, another freeze. Yes, reflex boost. Another one. Awesome. This is what we needed. No, 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 no. Oh, man. I should have just used breathing room. Well, that wasn't horrible. Game time claimed to be 13:43, although that was actually like 35 minutes or something. Let me look at something here. Alright, so try to scroll back here and see. Trying to sort out some logistics about the Don't Make Us Bored stream. I can get back to practicing here. Alright. Let's see if we get a blowtorch. I'm not gonna try to... Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's see about let's see if I can get the blade gun. Oh, I definitely needed to... Oh, I needed to set a timer for this. I made a mistake. But whatever, we'll just see what I can do. There's no music until you fire the first shot. It is exceedingly difficult to do that. Oh, too late. To get the blade gun, or maybe it's the strength of fire, but I'm pretty sure it's the blade gun, you have to go 2 minutes without firing a shot or taking damage. And then the first enemy that you kill will will drop the blade gun. And the blade gun is, it's like a kind of worse Gauss gun, but it's a lot cooler. I think its rate of fire is similar. Its ammo capacity is a little better. Oh, the jackhammer. And its reload speed, I think, is similar. But it shoots little saw blades, which is cool. Just grab, oh my goodness, the pulse gun. Jackhammer! See, and this is a good balance thing about it too, is that your fire bullets don't give you infinite ammo on these things. And so, you know, it gives you a lot of reason to not just spray and pray. Forget if this version of the game still has the stationary reloader bug. Yep. Ugh. Not good luck there. Gotta make sure that I am not standing still when the reload completes. Otherwise it puts 0 in the clip. Definitely the reload speed on the jackhammer is kind of killer. Oops. Get Perk Expert just to prevent any more mishaps. Whee! Bullets! Okay, there's a blowtorch. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, blowtorch range. reloads quite quickly. Master. A particularly durable enemy. Oops, I accidentally reloaded. Such power! Blowtorch. Hey, I don't have Pyromaniac. Maybe that'll fix it. Make it better. I'm only almost dead already. I'm bleeding everywhere I go. I can hear the blood. Oh, dead. Okay. I'm not gonna fool with actually trying to get the blade gun though, just there's no reason. Hey, this weapon's terrible, let's use it. Boo. So weak. It behaves very differently if you don't have exactly 5 ammo for it, though. Get this magnet. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to click that. Oh well. It'll make the shock chains more effective. Ion cannon again. I thought I picked up Ion Gun Master. That doesn't look like the blast radius for whenever it has that perk. Oh well. Maybe it is. I don't know. Just grab the shield because I can. Wish I had telekinetic. Bloody miss. Definitely need to get perk expert soon and wind up with bad situations. I guess I picked up hot tempered instead of ion mixture or something. I don't know. Again. I've done decent runs using that. It makes you move really slowly though, so it's not the greatest. Its reload time is awful. Oh, there's the splitter gun. Not gonna fool with that though. It's extremely powerful, but you cannot really use it as your primary weapon because it's not powerful enough whenever the screen is empty. Good, I get telekinetic. like, Park Expert. That was me wishing I had telekinetic. Just can't afford not to get Park Expert now. Already been having some issues. Oh, if I let it shoot me. That's not good. At least it just deals damage, but still. It deals quite a lot of it, actually. That fast. Then you get Unstoppable first. Regression bolts with the ion cannon is cool, but it costs a lot more experience per shot than a lot of other weapons do. So it's still a risky proposition. I want telekinetic. Just a sec. Lost sight of myself there. Oh, I would love to get that double experience, but I think I would die if I tried to. Oh look, there's telekinetic finally. Not want a multi-plasma, that would be really bad. One danger of using a shield and just like running up on enemies is if you don't have my favorite weapon, then you could potentially get a weapon power up to drop at your feet and then wind up with random whatever, which I have had happen plenty of times. Is somebody messaging me? Ugh. Evilize, I think. Fast loader, finally. ion rifle there, which is a pretty good gun. Not for survival so much, but it's pretty good. Just get pyrokinetic. Don't really spend that much time pointing straight at individual enemies, but yeah. Same issue with evil eyes, I guess, but stopping the enemies is a lot of times very valuable. Greater regeneration. There we go. Let's see that the ion guns actually do their damage over time a little bit. Splitter gun again. Trouble is, alternate weapon is really what you gotta have in order to use that. Like this. Ugh, no luck. But now I move more slowly. Forever. And I also can't reload anymore. Manually, that is. Oh, the moving slower. Just gonna get that now. Having alternate weapon is murdering me. Oh, great. Yeah. That's why you don't get alternate weapon, generally speaking. It's too risky. Well, we can do some more here. Let me check something. Okay. Alright. Plasma shotgun, great. One of the best possible weapons. Got pretty bad reload time, of course, but good rate of fire. And it's insane with fire bullets. It's pretty good in general. So hopefully the Bloody Mess or Telekinetic will be the first available perks. No such luck. Let's not get reflex boosted yet. Don't need the run to take longer just because. See how different the Angry Reloader effect is compared to pulse guns version. I'm gonna just keep my plasma shotgun. Jackhammer's cool, but since I'm playing an older version, the plasma shotgun definitely gonna be nice. Stop trying to steal stuff off my desk. Another jackhammer. It really wants me to use the jackhammer. Glorious plasma shotgun fire bullets. Bloody Mess. So many fire bullets that they're getting lost in translation. Good stuff. To some extent, you can get more benefit by like waiting a lot more and letting more enemies be on the screen, so you get more power-ups. but it's a little hard to do much with that, especially early on. But if you really want to maximize your score, being super slow about things can help. There's an ion shotgun again. Definitely a perk master expert. Ah, heck. I'm trying my best to not just sit here in silence, but just talking to myself, it's a little difficult at times, let's say. Thick skinned, good stuff. Need a perk expert. Odds of me getting only bad perk options have gone up every time I take a perk. Kitty cat, please don't try to eat my screen. Cat blocking screen. No, kitty cat. Oh, let's go with the ammo maniac. So now I can feel comfortable taking my favorite weapon. The danger of having my favorite weapon is if you accidentally hit random weapon, you can't get weapon drops still, so you have to move the cat. Come on, kitty cat. It's a lot harder to play the game when I can only see half of it. Yeah, so you have to be very careful not to accidentally hit random weapon. I've definitely had a lot of bad runs, or rather, wind up with a lot of bad runs as a result of me accidentally clicking random weapon. That perk is worth very little. But, man, the earlier you take it, the better, I guess. Anxious loader? I think so. I don't know, whatever. mishaps. Master. Finally get bonus magnet. Nope, don't accidentally point at that for too long. Only I have picked up my fair share of weapons with telekinetic accidentally. Spideroid. Take my favorite weapon so I don't accidentally lose my weapon. Just an instant winner and lead monster vision as an extra opportunity to dodge a bad perk. Poison bullets. Greater regeneration's good stuff. Doctor's nice. Reflex boosted now. All the weapon power up forever. Oops. As you can see, the duration can stretch beyond what it would apparently indicate on the side there. so very much weapon power up. Well, whatever. Really want to pick up that freeze. It's not the end of the world. Well, just leave it be for now. Get on screen. So I can see about getting something else here. Take stationary reloader. Probably take a break after this run. Need more enemies on the screen. Accidentally hit the reload button again. I didn't have veins of poison yet. Take regression bullets, because we're at that point in the game, I think. Not a good spread. That'll work fine. Enemies. There are no enemies. Oh, there's one. Into the realm of luck mattering. I guess realistically we're well within that realm already. Yeah, didn't even kill an enemy that was right on top of it. We're about 30 minutes in here, which means things are gonna start getting hairy. Well, they kinda already have. Starting to see fire bullets not killing them very reliably. Luck is starting to matter a lot. That was interesting. Uh-oh. Let's take freeze. Living on the edge. I'm about to die at this point. We're getting breathing room. And okay, I'll be able to take bandage. It's just a question of, will I manage to make any kills at all? Okay, there's a chance. I've got to get fire bullets or a shield, or another reflex boost. Nuke doesn't work. I didn't get to. I should have just taken Grim Deal where I was, but that's okay. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Various scores. Alright, well, I might practice some more later, but I need to stop for now. I need to eat, take care of the dog, all that fun stuff. So if anybody watched, thanks for watching. If anybody watches it later, thanks for watching. And I hope people enjoyed this. I know I'm a fan of Crimsonland. But anyway, until next time.